This is my second COVID update. Again, doing it on video because that's just much easier. So as you can see from the thumbnail, Stephen actually does have COVID, although he's doing very well. He only has a couple of mild symptoms, and he's really hanging in there. And my mom has no symptoms. We're still waiting for her test results. So that's kind of like a mess too. She doesn't use Kaiser Permanente like Stephen and I do. She uses a group here at Summit, but they sent her a home test, and it's just been a nightmare taking care of that. So it's been, I guess today's the 5th day. She hasn't gotten any results. So she's continuing to quarantine. She's doing well. She's unhappy about all this, which I don't blame her. And we've been trying to communicate with her doctor. She can't come downstairs. She has to stay upstairs, and she doesn't have a computer up there. So we'll just keep you posted on that. Also on my thumbnail, I have something about Kaiser. Yeah, Kaiser really blew it with me. They never contacted me other than 2 long emails, which I mean, I don't know who wants to read these long emails when they have COVID. Just, not great. So after I was diagnosed, I had, like very minimal contact. So I had to track them down. And like I said, I spoke with a physician. And then, believe it or not, this morning I got a message from an advice nurse saying, oh, there's, someone from your COVID team like really would have liked to have contacted you, but, we can't do that now because we have too many cases, so we need your help. So I got really upset, and I kind of let her have it, not in a nasty way, but definitely said, due respect, this is pretty crazy. Give me a break. That maybe Kaiser Permanente, instead of, spending all this money on television commercials about how wonderful they are, maybe they want to hire a few more nurses. There are people out of work, it was just completely inappropriate that nobody contacted me. So I'm kind of upset at Kaiser at this point. Also, they had this, I think I was mentioning it, they have this thing called Care at Home. So you call them when you have a diagnosis, a positive diagnosis, and they go through all the quarantine stuff and how you don't spread it within your home. And they send you a box with a bunch of stuff like sanitizer and, various things, disposable dishware. Well, I spoke with them on Wednesday, and this is Sunday, and it just came like an hour ago. So if you're looking at, me getting symptoms Thursday night, calling them on Friday morning. They couldn't test me until Monday. I didn't get the test results till Wednesday. And then another 4 days before this care kit comes. I mean, that's less than helpful. That's I don't know, what is that, like 8-9 days before I get anything. Just not good. So I did file a complaint with Kaiser Permanente through Member Services. I think they just are, I'm sorry, because like, I'm sure that their accounts receivable is still in full operation. I'm sure they're still worried about collecting their money, but, I'm sure nobody's sending anyone any messages saying, don't worry about, paying your bill for the next, month or whatever, because we don't have enough people to deal with it. So anyway, that's the story with that. I did make a similar video this morning, and I looked so terrible. I redid it. I thought, no, I've got to get my act together. Let me see if I can take a shower, and so at least I don't look half dead. I had a bad morning. I didn't feel good this morning. I had a very good day yesterday, and actually had been pretty much status quo. Then felt better yesterday, but this morning I felt really awful, and that lasted for a few hours. And it's a little better. I'm still, I still have the tiredness and all that stuff, but it's definitely up and down. This is my 10th day today, so as of this evening, I will be hitting my 11th day with symptoms. So that's where that stands. A couple people asked me about the eating. Well, I never lost my appetite. I mean, if I lose my appetite, I think you better check my pulse, because I can almost never not eat. So that's a good thing, because I only had a tiny little bit of nausea. I don't know that's totally common, but a lot of people do get it. Just a couple of slight cases of it. Did anything taste odd to me? Not really, I did have a few days before I developed true symptoms where I had a metallic taste in my mouth, and maybe in retrospect that was COVID related. But yeah, I kind of, I'm sort of eating normally, but things, different things appeal to me. Now, like definitely brighter things like orange juice is appealing to me, which is good for me. I'm trying to eat vegetables, trying to eat fruit, things that are good for me. So that's kind of the update. So I am going to make another video either today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, about the contact tracing, which I think is just pretty lame in California, actually like a joke, really. So I'll give you some detail about that, but that's going to take me a little bit longer because I want to put a couple of images of what you receive in my video, and for that I have to go into Filmora and all of that business. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, I really love these hats, especially with pom-poms. They're my favorites, but unfortunately yesterday Puffy basically destroyed the pom-pom on this hat, so then I had to take all of it off. So that's kind of too bad. He is evil. He is an evil cat. He has basically abandoned me, had not slept with me, and now at least Stephen and I can sleep we can sleep together at night because we don't have to isolate anymore because he's positive. Well, as soon as Steve moved back into the bed, so did the two cats. Cleo and Puffy showed up again. Whereas I hadn't seen them for a week. Really nice. So anyway, that's me, and I hope you're all doing well. And I want to thank you again for all of your concern. And Puffy's here underneath me. You must have heard me talking about him. So yeah, have a good day, and I will touch base with you again. But like I said, I'm not on Facebook too much because it's hard for me to look at that little screen. Definitely, I'm having little headaches off and on, and just focusing. I mean, I have vision problems anyway, but focusing is very, very difficult. But thank you so much, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful day and stay safe out there. Bye.